Welcome back to the Daily Sip at 3:30. Every so often, we head over to the two museums here in Jackson to see if we can learn something new. And today, we got a couple of things you may not be aware of. First, we take a look at how the Freedom Vote mobilized Black Mississippians back in 1963. Now, what they do, they would be invited to a protest vote, and it was a mock election that would symbolize their systematic exclusion from the American political system. What was the freedom vote? Was this tied to Freedom Summer, or was this something entirely different and just happens to have freedom in the name, or what?
So it was tied to Freedom Summer in that it inspired Freedom Summer. The Freedom Vote was a big push by activists in Mississippi to get as many Black voters to vote as possible in a mock election in 1963. They got over 80,000 people to vote. They were shooting for 200,000.
Well, you know, voting being what it is, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's a mock election, okay, so nobody was really being elected to anything. What was the purpose of it?
So the purpose was to show that if given the opportunity, Black Mississippians would participate in voting. A lot of times in Mississippi, because the number of registered eligible Black voters was less than 6%, a lot of Mississippians, white Mississippians, would say like, oh, they don't want to vote, like they're not interested. And so the Freedom Vote served to prove that they were interested in the political process. It was also the first biracial party with Aaron Henry and Ed King, a Black man and a white minister.
Yeah. So what was the upshot of it? What did it do, the Freedom Vote? What was the outcome of that?
So in addition to the 80,000 people who were able to vote during the Freedom Vote, it also started the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, which was Mississippi's first interracial party. It sought to kind of defeat the Mississippi Democratic Party at the Democratic Convention of 1964. It was ultimately unsuccessful, but the MFDP played a huge part in kind of shifting the narrative around democracy and voting in Mississippi.
Tell me a little bit about your job here.
So as the manager of education, all of the student groups that come through me. So I call the teachers to see what they're studying and what they want to focus on at the museums. I assign our educators to the tours, and I am over learning resources that we create that go along with the museum experience.
Is there any one overriding point that you try to get across to folks when they come here?
You know, I'm from Texas, and I'm told that I cannot call myself a Mississippian yet, even though I've been here for 9 years.
Oh.
But I am really proud of Mississippi, and I'm really proud to live here. And so I really want the kids to feel that personal pride, to walk through the museums and see all the people who have fought for the rights that they enjoy.
Yeah. Have you ever had grits?
Yes, but
you're a Mississippian then.
I put sugar on them. So.
Oh, no. Yeah. You're from North Mississippi. Tell me what you like about your job.
I love being able to be with kids. I was a teacher for 9 years, and this feels like teaching, but without having to grade any homework, and I love that.
Oh, this is pretty good mid-last, isn't it?
It's great.
Good deal. Thank you, Jasmine.